Your presence has been detected and recorded. Thank you.
game audio is going way over my voice, so I'm just gonna do that. Let me know if it's too quiet. You probably couldn't hear me at the beginning there, but you should be able to now, I believe. There we go. Move me a little closer to the mic, especially where I will be kind of talking to, well, I'll do this. There we go. Tapping back into the game. We're ready to go. Let's double check our equipment real quick. Aladdin actually... Sora, please find Jasmine for me. Doesn't have much more to say. I also think he doesn't join your party anymore when you visit here. That's kind of sad. He's just, you know, misses his love and he can't see her. But let's go back to our gummy ship. You visit some places and unseal more trinities. Wasn't there a trinity mark in that accessory shop? Could this torn book page be from Merlin's book? Let's return to town and give it to him. No, I really like that because it's like, it gives you a moment to like remember if you do like take a break like we did. I haven't streamed this in over a week, I'm pretty sure. You kind of know like some of the side quests you can do. None of the future Kingdom Hearts games really did that, where you could be reminded of side quests like once you leave a world, etc. So it's a nice touch. Now, I believe, I might be wrong on this, but I believe a new tournament has opened at Olympus Coliseum, so let's find out. Took a sip of my coffee there, and we'll dodge roll our way forward. Hey Herc, what's up? You're gonna compete? It'd be great to face you. Ooh, looks like I was right. Can't do this one yet. Does the game tell us what trinities we can do? Oh, I almost forgot what I said I was gonna do each stream. No, I'm glad I came in here. Yes, the game does remind us, so we can now do blue and red we could already do. We've almost done all of the red. There's only 2 more left in the game. And now we have green trinities. But a couple things I want to do actually. So we've gotten the first Ansem report. This is actually, if I recall correctly, this is Ansem report 0 in this is in the Japanese version of Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. This is labeled Ansem report 0 because of just the way a lot of numbering works in Japanese culture. Your first thing is just starts at 0. You just start at 0. But this is really important in Kingdom Hearts 1. It's something to remember when we get to Kingdom Hearts 2. Much of my life has been dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. That knowledge has guarded this world well. Not a soul doubts that. I am blessed with my people's smiles and respect. But though I am called a sage, there are things I do not understand. I believe darkness sleeps in every heart, no matter how pure. Given a chance, the smallest drop can spread and swallow the heart. I've witnessed it many times. Darkness. Darkness of the heart. How is it born? How does it come to affect us so? As ruler of this world, I must find the answers. I must find them before the world is lost to those taken by the darkness. So, we now know why Ansem began studying the heart and studying darkness. But we must continue with new stories. So let's start with Olympus Coliseum. Sora and Goofy fought brilliantly to advance to the finals. Their opponent was Cloud, who was hired by Hades to get rid of Sora and company. When Hades unleashed Cerberus during the match, Hercules entered the arena and took him on single-handedly. In the end, Sora and his friends helped Hercules defeat Cerberus. Bill was impressed by their feat and dubbed Sora, Donald, and Goofy Junior Heroes. Fight in other tournaments! Continue your journey to become a true hero. Agrabah. Hoping to take over Agrabah, Jafar took Jasmine and the lamp with him to the Cave of Wonders. Sora and his friends followed him there, where they encountered Maleficent. They learned that Maleficent and Jafar were rounding up the 7 princesses, Jasmine being one, with the power to open the final keyhole. With Genie at his side, Jafar attacked Sora and company. However, somehow they defeated him, but could not find Jasmine. She had been abducted by someone else. They returned to Agrabah, where Aladdin freed Genie with his final wish and asked him to help Sora find Jasmine. Genie agreed and joined the party. Also believe Sora's story has been updated. Sora was reunited with Riku back in town, but they were separated again. Sora's new friend Tarzan led him to a mysterious keyhole where Sora sealed it with the Keyblade. He acquired a new gummy block. Eric explained the Heartless traveled to various worlds' keyholes. Sealing them might prevent more Heartless from invading each world. The new gummy opened a path to another world. Alright, so we're ready. Let's continue our journey together. You know the rules. Which tournament do you want to enter? Let's enter the Phil Cup. How do you want to go about it? We'll enter together. Heck yeah. Now, these are the tournaments in Kingdom Hearts 1. They're pretty cool. So they're just like the story tournament you do where you fight a bunch of Heartless, and once you're done, you get your little victory animations in the sword. We are massively overleveled for this fight, however. You see, we're just like completely decimating these Heartless in a couple hits. The only reason it's taking any time at all is that they're dodging. Hey, Monkey and Magic. So we got some Power Wild, and you see, like, they throw different combinations at you. You have to constantly considering. You can't just like spam a spell, otherwise you're just gonna heal all of these yellow operas. That will be a good time. And however, use our new Pulsara to do some massive damage. You saw the attack got a little bit bigger, so on top of doing more damage, when magic upgrades like that. So for example, let's look at this fire. So with Fira doesn't get bigger, but it gets faster. Takes a little more MP, but does more damage, gets to the opponent faster. Now this I really like, including pieces of guard armor, which like at one point confirms that guard armor is like a bunch of Heartless working together. But also at another point, oh, we learned guard. That's a big deal. Come on. So we'll talk about guard in a moment. But yeah, narratively, I like the idea of establishing guard armor as being multiple Heartless working together. But it also helps keep these matches fresh because it just like gives the game more pieces to work with. And this won't be the only boss in a tournament that we end up refighting. Which works on twofold. Because a boss fight can be very hard, but having to refight a boss Heartless and being better, being stronger, and being able to take it out like a regular enemy lets the player feel more powerful. It allows the player to really understand how far they've come. We're gonna try and do these tournaments as soon as they become available. Because that will just make sure we're not too over-leveled. Because we're playing on normal, we're probably not gonna have a hard time with any of them. And for those wondering, will I be playing any of the Kingdom Hearts on Critical? Yes, I will. Kingdom Hearts 3. Will I be playing any of the other ones on Critical? No, I won't. However, when we get to Kingdom Hearts 3, while I may play 3 on Critical, I very well may for the DLC switch to Proud for the final bit. But that's a long way away. As you may have noticed, each Proud has a cute little name for the group of enemies. And And just like everything else, you can get lots of tech points if you're smart about things. Like, for example, I'm gonna bring that down and cast fire. Get the tech point for killing that dude. And yes, I'll probably end up calling Fire, Blizzard, etc. their level 1 name a lot, because I always forget, like, what have I got unlocked? So, we're getting close to the end. Go up to Seed 1. What's interesting, we won't see it here, most likely, because I don't foresee myself losing in this particular round, but if you, for example, were to lose, if I were to lose this fight, and then I reach at the tournament, I would have to start from round 1 again, but our seed would be the same. So the fact that like I made it to the last seed 4 and 1, that's the number we would have. So it would renumber all the seeds based on where you fall in the tournament. Which is like, it didn't have to do that. There was no reason for anyone to do that, but it adds a lot. It like really gives you that sense of progress. And that's the thing that the first Kingdom Hearts has in Shades, is everything builds up to the player's understanding of their progress through the game, through the story, through the world. It's always tracking that for you, which leaves you feeling pretty good. You see here, I'm just kind of spamming a little bit of thunder, just to even the playing field a bit. And the shortness of Wishing Lamp is coming into play here. So we're seeing how Keyblade size can really change how you handle the battlefield. Alright, my name's Joel. I had to tab out really quickly, so that would have been embarrassing. And as you see, the final round of this here. The final round of this gives us the Guard Armor's body. What do I wanna... How do I wanna handle this? So yeah, final round of this is the actual body. I'm gonna heal that damage. Now it's just Sora versus the body. Everything else is knocked out. A piece of cake, because we are so over-leveled. No problem whatsoever. Goofy's all celebrating there, because we did do it. And you get this cute little animation and a trophy called Novice Hero. And also, on top of this ticker tape, and the power of the stars, learn magic gravity. So, there are good rewards for winning these competitions. Never thought you'd do it. Not bad. Bill, you're just as stubborn as ever. Don't pretend you're not happy for them. Now, kid, you've still got a long way to go. Next round's starting soon. Next time it'll be the real thing. But yeah, that was the Fill Cup. But we can't open this chest quite yet. That's a reward for a later tournament. That said, let's save. We've made some progress already this episode. Now, you know the rules. We can't do a new cup, but what we can do, now that we've beaten it together, Sora can take the cup on his own. So why don't we try that? So, because you're entering on your own, the seed is just back. You are fighting against the temp seed. Or rather, I should say, even though you're entering on your own, you're still seed 1. So as a result, that's how the numbering works out. It really makes you feel more like a champion when you're walking in here. All of these people are like taking a chance trying to knock you out of the first place. But we've got this. It's gonna be a piece of cake. Now, we may not have Darn Goofy, but we don't need them. These guys are way under level, and we're way over level. Doing these solo scenes also can bring Sora a little bit higher level than Donald and Goofy, but that's not really a big deal. Especially since Donald and Goofy tend to come into the party a little higher level than Sora, and they gain XP a little quicker than Sora too. God, I forgot this one's called Big Feet. It's just like, there's some like quality humor in a lot of names here. You see, we're just like decimating these. Piece of cake. We're getting tons of tech points just swinging our keyblade as we attack. However, as you're seeing, if we rely on just attacking and swinging with it while the band then can result in us comboing the air and getting hit. There's always a balancing act. Heal real quick, because combos restore our MP. And we're gonna want our MP for one of the later rounds just to make it a little bit easier. I don't want to waste this chance to regain them during the easier one. A lot of times in tournaments, we'll just throw yellow operas into the fight just so it's not a immediate thunder and lead scenario, forcing you to prioritize a bit more. Although I could have probably just cast Bizarra and taken them all out with a single attack if I wanted to, and wasn't trying to save my MP for healing later. But, for example, first we're going to take care of the Power Wilds. What's cool is actually, as you saw, the fight actually started with that large body sleeping. If you're careful enough, you can take out all of the monkeys before he wakes up, making the fight a little bit easier. I wasn't careful though, so as a result, he entered the fray quickly. But I am gonna fire this, because that was a nice easy kill.
Nothing to it.
Sora's right, nothing to it. Okay, got gauntlets. The gauntlets kind of ones that are like one heartless across two bodies. That's how I interpret them. Same with the legs. So like the confirmation of, I don't know, there's something just really hilarious to me about the fact that guard armor is multiple heartless. And I'm just a little obsessed with it. So you see again, these large bodies start the fight unconscious, gives you a chance to take out all the healers. Then, if you're careful, you can just boom. Oops. So I had a bit more health, or maybe the other one I hit in the head. Either way, I didn't take him out as quickly as I wanted it to. Maybe I'd done a little bit of damage to the last one. You see, the damage you do, I'm taking this guy out just to refill my MP again. But if you're not careful with these guys, they can really heck you up, even if you're pretty higher level than them. Just because, you know, they've got a large hitbox, they do a decent amount of damage. But at the end of the day, nothing we can't handle. So just like last time, we're going to start the fight with a quick thunder. We'll do it again, then we'll heal. You see, most of them at least have taken a little damage, or been taken out by this point. We'll just combo our way to victory. Whew. That's probably the Gauntlet's best attack. It covers a lot of area, and it hits pretty well. 9 times out of 10, Sora's sliding attack is really good, but sometimes it can be really annoying if you're locked onto the wrong enemy. Because it'll just Then you flying and you're trying to attack something really close. You want to try to take out a hand as quick as possible, so it can't spam you with that attack. Because if it can, it will. There we go. We took him out.
Oh yeah.
We're to the last round. So as you see here, the last round is going to be number 2 because we are the first place. So we're just gonna very quickly try and heal. Want to take out as much as possible, as quickly as possible. Be very aggressive. Try and make sure we have a little bit of healing. We're gonna heal now. And you saw there's a really good tech point off the guard armor, which will actually stun it and give you a little bit of peace so you can take out other things. It still, since it's a boss, has that like a boss explosion when you take it out, so it feels really good and chunky. And there we go. Sora's won on his own. And he learns an ability from that. And I'll let you just do an overview. You want to grind this, you can just keep doing it, getting lots of experience points. But we're not going to try grind. I just want to get those 2 rewards. So now Sora can, if we want, extend his ground combo by 1. And that would be nice, but what we're actually going to do is we're going to equip Guard. So we'll talk about Guard right now. Guard is defensive ability. So a bit of a delay. It's on the square button. So now, where is your defensive ability in Kingdom Hearts? I forgot to equip it last time, or I would have talked about it then. Essentially, if you're moving, you're going to dodge roll. Unless you don't have dodge roll on. And you're just not going to do anything. But if you're not moving, you're going to activate Guard. Now, Guard's got a little bit of a timing, because when you press it, it's not going to, like, if someone's about to hit Sora and I hit it, it's still going to hit Sora. But if I see it coming and I hit right, Sora will defend. Let's see if I can't show this off, because there's one more mode we can do it. Now, we can choose to set time limit. I don't believe there's actually any, like, exciting rewards for doing it in the time limit, but we'll try. So we have 3 minutes to do all of these fights, which we might not be high enough level to pull off right now. You kind of have to go fast. So I tried to dodge Guard there, it didn't work. So let's see this attack. Let's see that? I got TP, set him flying, and took no damage. Guard is a very important part of Sora's hit to really bring yourself and get a step over enemies. Notice as soon as we took out the last Heartless, the timer stops. It's very nice in that regard. It doesn't force any of the rigmarole of watching the cutscenes between battles play out cutting into your time like some other games that release long after this game do. It's very respectful of the player's time in that regard.
See ya. Come on.
There we go. So yeah, we took about at the rate we're going, we're not going to win. We're doing about 20 seconds of fight, and that's just too much time. What happens if I slam Blizzard? If I slam the wrong spell?
See ya. Deep freeze. Deep freeze. Deep freeze.
I'm gonna run out of MP. But it doesn't look like we're gonna save the time. Like, I only saved 2 seconds there.
Nothing to it.
20. Yeah, we're at the rate we're going, we're just not gonna do it right now. And that's just a matter of you don't have the DPS.
Deep freeze.
You also gotta be very careful when using magic, especially stuff that isn't AoE, because you'll run into a situation where just you'll cast the complete wrong direction. You'll be targeting one thing, and it will be a complete waste of your time. What's nice is, like, once you've hit a seed, even if you lose, you don't end up in a situation where you have to re-win to get back to the seed you were in. The game just goes, no, you're still in first place if you lose. But you have an off day. Also, most people who try time trial are just not gonna physically be able to do time trial with the stats they have when they unlock it. That would just feel bad, like doing something that you literally cannot do. And they didn't bother giving a separate seed count for each of the modes because that's just a bit much. So yeah, we have 4 more. And we've got a minute. We've got like not 70 seconds. We're not gonna do it at 20 seconds. Ah, fight. 5 more we could this, actually. I think about it. Yeah, we have 4 more at 20 seconds. 4, that's 80 seconds. We only got 54. We're like 30 seconds under. But we might as well write it out and see how close we can get. Oh man, this one's probably gonna hit our wall because there's so much damage they want me to put out. You see, enemies can very easily interrupt magic. Can take more time. Oh no, the healer, 2 of them are still alive. That's not good. I thought I took them all out. This is a bit wall for a lot of people because if you even miss one of those, you basically have to refight these large bodies. And they've got a lot of HP for where we are in the game still. They don't have a lot of HP. They just have a lot for where in the game we are. Large body you saw right there, you can guard the same, and once you run out of time, it just spits you back up there. But we're out of here. We took care of that. If you notice, added a my mouse is my screen. I'm so sorry. It added a new little board. It shows we're first place. And what's kind of cool is, like, once this comes up here, you can kind of see what all those are. Now, if I recall correctly, spread your wings further here. Second cup starts soon. Okay, so we're gonna check this out when we get back. If I remember correctly, something kind of cool is you can actually see that before you've even done the tournament. All right, so number one thing, we're gonna warp over to Traverse Town. Since you unlock the warp drive, you pretty much only do gummy missions if you want to literally do the missions in the game. But we're gonna go to the accessory shop right away, because if you recall, there's a green Trinity here. We're gonna do that. So, Trinity Ladder, we need to learn a magic ability to stand on each other's shoulders. The magic was really just so Donald could do anything with his hands. Oh, there's a Google here. What do you guys say? They say a boy won the tournament, Koopa. Oh, yeah. So, they know about Olympus Coliseum, and they'll comment on that. I'm gonna save again. I don't think there's anything in the accessory shop that's super useful. Let's check real quick. We got a little money. Like, yeah. Holy crap. Like, Element Ring at this point in the game would be good, but like, no one's gonna have that much money just laying around. And, there's not really anything worth selling. In my opinion, Kingdom Hearts has a problem where, with the exception of one of them, Birth by Sleep, money is kind of very poorly optimized in all of the games. The theme that Nomura runs just not good with managing economies is the best way to put it. Birth by Sleep is the only... Oh, we got more Dalmatians, so we'll have to bring those home. Because we're in town. But we have unlocked Use your items to make unusual new items, Kupo! Let's make something for you, Kupo. Bring back a bunch of items from your travels, Kupo. Oh, right, we gotta talk this one. We've unlocked Synthesis! Synthesizing, so yeah, Kingdom Hearts has a synthesis system. So you can make accessories, you can make items. Start right away by making these accessories. We'll make one power chain. We'll make one energy bangle. We'll make this cottage. And we'll make this mega potion. We've completed 4 of them. We can't make the armor because we need frost shards and thunder shards. Those are dropped off the blue and yellow magic spewing artless. And these earrings, we don't have any of the items yet that make those. So let's check and see if the equipment we just made is useful for anyone. Different people are going to have different opinions about this. So energy bangle raises HP and defense, so you're not going to want that on Sora. Not going to want that on Sora. And you see the lowers AP for me personally just is an immediate no for Sora, just because he never has enough E. But right now, Inferno Band is on Donald. What I personally like on Donald is specifically defense itself. HP's not like that gain of HP isn't super grateful, but 1 point of defense for 3 points of HP, that's a pretty decent trade. So we'll switch that out, especially where, sure, he also has reduced fire damage with the Inferno Band, but we're not really going to be fighting a lot more fire-oriented enemies going forward. And he's also got Ray of Light, which enhances magic and summon power, max HP. The reason it says that is because this is a bit of a misnomer. I haven't talked about it too much, but it's not additionally enhancing magic and summon power. It's doing that because it increases MP. Because the formula is completely dependent on the MP value. So as a result, we're not taking this off Donald because it lowers his MP. Okay, so ability stud on Goofy, it's adding 2 AP, and we're not really getting anything that would be super worth it to replace that with Brave Warrior, raises max HP strength. So we can lower Goofy's max HP a little bit and get a point of strength, which is actually, I think, worth it in this case, purely because Goofy takes like a little bit of damage and he's out anyway. That little bit of extra health isn't going to help in the long run, but if he can put up more damage, he can put up more damage. That's at least how I play. You might find your playstyles different, especially if you chose different starting weapons dive to the heart. Let's see if there's any dummy pieces worth buying at Sid's shop. I don't think so. Actually, let's check down here. We can actually get, okay, so we can get, good thing. We can get Sysup 1, which I believe increases our assembly area, if I'm reading that right. And we can also increase, our comm level. So that's going to increase our power, which will let us use more pieces. Literally let us use more pieces. Increase the amount of blocks you can put on a ship. Increase the amount of blueprints you can save. Super useful, so we're going to grab that. Beyond that, we've got... We'll take, grab this, we'll grab this, and Drain's pretty cool because it increases like the range we can pick up pieces in space. Wings increase mobility, and then if you have a scan piece, you're able to actually literally scan the area. We don't have enough money for haste. We'll just leave that for now. We'll definitely grab a scan while we're here. Beyond that, I personally am not a fan of buying any individual pieces unless you're trying to just literally buy everything in the game. But we got some cool upgrades for our gummy ship, so we'll handle that next. Now, the last thing we wanted to do while we're here is we want to check out Pongro and 101 Dalmatian parents. I cannot pronounce their names. We'll kick at that chest here. Need to jump a little higher, or some other ability, which will happen. For time being, let's check out the Dalmatian's house. For those who know, Merlin's book, I'm of the opinion I like to do it all in one go. It just saves time, so we won't be doing it until we get all of the torn pages. There are 5 of. So yeah, we got more gummy pieces from them. But that's everything really we can do here in Traverse Town. We could go check out the book, but I don't think it's worth it. I'm not sure why there were no Heartless here right now. That was kind of weird, honestly. You saw right there, we got Blaze Shards from fighting a fire type. So they drop Blaze Shards just like the Blizzard Shards are dropped by the blue ones, and the Thunder Shards are dropped by the yellows. I don't remember like what everything drops. I feel like green drops Serenity pieces occasionally, but don't quote me on that. I don't even know if Serenity is a piece in Kingdom Hearts 1 off the back of my hand. Spirit Shards can be dropped by large bodies. And honestly, more so than experience points, the ability to get synthesis pieces is a huge motivator to fight Heartless whenever you get a chance. Just because synthesis items are so useful for increasing your strength, increasing your abilities. Right now, there's not like a lot of exciting things in the synthesis shop, but as we progress through the game and we make more stuff will unlock, and by unlocking that, you make all 3 ultimate weapons via the synthesis shop. But that's mostly post-game. Or close to post-game. Most of Kingdom Hearts post-game, in Kingdom Hearts 1, almost all of the post-game can be done before the final boss. Which is actually something I appreciate. I'm never a fan of, like... There's definitely a dual-edged sword to it, so for example, this would be a Blizzard Beast. Frost Shard, yeah. We just got a Frost Shard, but we need Frost and Thunder, so... We're gonna need a bit more before we can go back to the synthesis shop. And right now, drops aren't super common, but we'll get an ability called Lucky Lucky later on, which will make it a bit easier. So let's get to our gummy ship. Hello. You gonna give us any thunder pieces? No, you're not. How about you? How about you? Couldn't be so lucky. So we'll just grab the money we can. Not a big deal if you miss it. Money's not super important. The biggest draw of money in Kingdom Hearts 1 is Sid Shop, in my opinion. For example, we could have spent money here at the item shop, because the item shop does sell. We talked to Yui. Welcome! Wanna buy something or sell something? We talked to him, you'll notice we've got new shields and new but I don't really like either of these anyway. For example, this increases Donald's attack at the expense of MP. So it's a piece of crap. The only reason I'd buy this is if there's a trophy for getting all the equipment, and I don't believe there is. If I'm wrong about that, I will correct myself at some random time later. Now, Goofy's is a bit better. It's a big shield. Lets him, like, bigger shields result in more defense for Goofy, because he can literally block attacks. He's pretty much always doing guard action when he has his shield out. So pretty much attacks from the front just don't phase Goofy at all. we can look at the gummy ship missions, which we've never actually read, I don't believe. Basically, there's a target score, there's a target collect X, and target destroy. So we've done 2 of the 3 missions from Traverse Town to Wonderland. You can like see all the missions here. Stop from Wisconsin, collect 30 or more shield blocks. The third one we can't do yet. We might have a chill stream sometime where I just do them. I've never done all the missions in Kingdom Hearts 1, but I think I might need to with the mode we are to get the true ending. Can't remember off the back of my hand because Final Mix I don't know as well as the OG game. But we're gonna warp to Agrabah. One moment, I just got messaged a question and I just gotta answer it real quick. It's time-sensitive information. And answer that question. Alright, question answered. So, we can go back to the game. I don't know why I clicked on Agrabah because we're not going there. There are 2 options here. With battle level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or we can go to battle level 1, 3, 4, 5. So, let's do that one. We'll just have to be careful not to hit... oh crap. Right? Select borrow? Yeah, I can do it. I almost forgot to upgrade our ship. Let's go back to the garage. Caliber 0 right now. Let's see if we can't... Game. You can use more blocks to build a bigger gummy ship. Color the blocks to the right. Press square in the select menu. Got some weird decorative pieces, but we also got some cool new weapons. So first things first, I'm gonna add this. Gotta find a place to put it. What I usually do when I want to add an extra weapon in this version of the gummy editor, I just put it below the weapon I've already got. Sometimes pieces will let you clip, like I believe... No, you can't actually clip with the wheel. I lied. So we'll just put it right in front of the wheel instead. And it always takes me a moment to remember how to control the menu in the gummy editor. I'm always like, how do I get back to the options I was doing? There's really no reason not to just put 100 guns on your ship. There's no detriment to it. A viable strategy for how to build your gummy ship is just keep adding guns. I've seen gummy ships in Kingdom Hearts 1 where it's literally just a cockpit and then a wall of guns, and it's honestly kinda awesome. We might make one at some point. I was going the wrong way. Just gonna go for the garden to see what we can add. Okay, so this is Tuna, which is, it lets you essentially, there are like special items occasionally hidden around or like will appear if you break. The way I usually add it is I just like kind of point it up like that. I imagine it's like pings in every direction. But that's just an aesthetic decision I make. I don't think there's a reason to put both on there, but for the time being I will, just because I can. And I like to try and be a little bit symmetrical if at all possible. And it's cool because it gives you a little radar you'll see. We'll just put that on the top there. Could add more wings for more ability, actually, which I might do a little bit of. The square ring's kind of cool because you can add it to a wing already just to keep your aesthetic going. Like, if I put that there, I put that there, I put that there. This transforms the kind of wing you've got on the ship. Does a lot to add mobility. Okay, get some cool metal blocks we can add to the side here. Will do a lot to increase our defense. And we can put some slightly lesser versions on the other sides. See if there's any more engine. I don't think we've gotten any more engines than we haven't yet. And cockpits, we've only got the 2. You only use 1. And we just got decoratives, which is kind of bad. And who doesn't want a giant Disney hand on their ship? Can I add this to the front? Is my front too? Nope, it's not. Perfect. Yeah. This right here. This is true power. Let's take it out for a swim. And oh crap. Since we've added, I'm gonna save it under a new name. It's different. But now, otherwise, can I type this? I cannot type it. Can use shift, but it doesn't want to let me type it. We're gonna call it Excalibur again, but we have upgraded it. Where is the U? So since we've upgraded it, it's the Excalibur 1. No longer beta, we're working on time. That was a dumb joke, I'm sorry. So sorry. Anyway, now that we're ready, let's go on to this next world. Equip the radar, Gabby! No bottom left corner! Well, you can see there, we literally get a radar. Which helps you kind of see what's coming up next. There's not a lot of use on the radar, but the use you do get is pretty nice nonetheless. We're gonna pull to the side so that we don't accidentally use that port. And as you see, we've got a lot more guns and we're just doing so much firepower now. But there's also a lot of pieces going everywhere on the screen. And getting those drains are going to help a lot. To just picking off the things and completing it. That's one of the reasons I don't actively try to do missions, because you really need the pieces to make it viable. Right, so we took all that out. You notice like some of the attacks have different rates of fire. So for example, there's that big missile that's firing from X. Every so often, that's firing at a different rate than the guns which are shooting every which direction. Just decimating everything though, you know, like, not taking any damage whatsoever. Our power is going down at an alarming rate, kind of. Every time we use a triangle attack, that goes down some. But we also have a lot of power. What is that? Wow, it's huge! That's what she said. That's right. I'm not too mature for a that's what she said joke. It's a giant whale! Gosh! It's Monstro! He's a whale of a whale and vicious besides. Whoa, Sora, get us out of here! Too late, he's gonna swallow us! It's true! I saw it with my own eyes! Sure you didn't just hear it this time? What difference does it make? A huge monster in there, I tell ya! Alright, suppose it really is a monster. Think we can beat it by ourselves, Sora? No problem, let's do it! Listen there, you hear growling? Shh, quiet. Gotta be careful. See that? It was just the wind making that noise. Oh man, I wish it was a monster. Come on, what's there? A window? Or maybe a door? What open? Jeez, is that really all that's in here? I expected a boring place. Hey, Sora? When we grow up, let's get off this island. We'll go on real adventures, not this kid stuff. Sure, but anything to do now? You know the new girl at the mayor's house? You hear?
Hey, Sora! Are you okay?
What are you guys doing? Where are we anyway? Whoa!
Oh, you know, I think that big old whale Monstro just swallowed us. And for today's weather, expect showers. Oh, heavy showers.
It's me! Oh, it's just Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
Pinocchio? Pinocchio, where are you going? Pinocchio! Come on, everybody, after him, quick!
Welcome to Monstro, inside the whale! When I was a child, this freaked the crap out of me. One of my least favorite scenes in the original Pinocchio is when they're eaten by the whale, and he has to keep lying and lying and lying to make Monstro spit him and Geppetto out. It creeped the crap out of me as a kid. I'm not even sure why. Like, I've seen scarier things in other movies, but that scene just like totally hecked me up. You're here in Monstro. There's a lot of water in this opening area, which prevents some of the things from the places we can go. There are these wooden areas you can jump up onto. And you can kind of jump around here, but there's not a lot of places we can actually quite access yet. It's just a lot of platforms we cannot jump high enough to get to.
What have you got there, Pinocchio?
With this, we can get out of here, Father.
Really? With this big block, you think so?
It's true. So, how did she end up here, Pinocchio?
Oh my, so the whale swallowed all of you too? My goodness.
Yeah, looks like it.
My name is Geppetto. I'm Pinocchio's father. When we got separated, I traveled all over looking for him. Thank goodness we're together again. So,
Oh, that was familiar.
You seem to know Pinocchio quite well. I hope he was a good boy in my absence. Well, we've all had quite a journey, right, Pinocchio? Pinocchio!
Oh, the rambunctious little scamp. So we saw Riku. So this area is always very fascinating to me. It was actually my friend B's one of her favorite worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1. Also the Rikai world. I'm not actually 100% sure what she meant by that, but I've been too embarrassed to admit that. So instead, we're gonna admit to all of you watching and her when she watches the VOD later. Anyway, but can't quite get over here yet, so no worth trying. Right into Pinocchio, as expected, which was really cool when you're playing Kingdom Hearts and you're like, at first, when I first got here as a child, after I got the, oh my god, I'm in Monstro, I was like, but wait, we already saw Pinocchio, he was in Travis Hand. And somehow he got all the heckin' way out here on his own. Really not sure. Not all we can do though, so let's just follow that naughty little puppet into the belly of the beast. And I hate Monstro for a couple reasons. Everything looks like this.
What are you doing? Come on, let's go back.
You know, Geppetto's awfully worried about you.
Pinocchio, stop fooling around. This is no time for games.
But Sora, I thought you liked games. Or are you too cool to play them now that you have the Keyblade?
Riku? What are you doing here?
Just playing with Pinocchio.
You know what I mean. What about Kairi? Did you find her?
Maybe. Catch us, and maybe I'll tell you what I know.
Oh, come on!
So these scenes would change if you... We'll get to it in a moment. Okay, so, new enemies here, search ghosts. I hate search ghosts. They disappear. They can have a pretty bad attacks. They just warp around. It's really frustrating to fight. Anyway, so, this is what I'm talking about. Because you can start doing these worlds in any order, or skip the worlds entirely, and if you come back later, after the story progresses further, you will have altered cutscenes with Riku, because the situation has changed. Agrabah's like that too, I believe, where like Jasmine won't be there anymore. I think you have to do Agrabah. I think that's the only exception. But like a lot of the worlds just kind of change as you progress further in the story. So we got two options: go to Chamber 2, or we can go to Chamber 3. All the chambers are numbered 1, 2, 3. Try and give you an idea of how they flow into each other. So instead, however, there's a lot of weird entrances that you can't come back out of. It can be really disorienting if all the walls look the same. They're gross and like vibrating and pulsing. A real jabu situation over here. I remember. I don't think I can. No, you can't. Not break these wooden barriers down. They limit the directions you can go until you progress further in the game. Kind of railroading you a little bit. But already, I feel incredibly lost. Every time I'm inside Monstro, I feel very lost, which I think is intentional. It's definitely designed to make you feel it. Ah! Bright shards. The healers give bright shards. It's just gonna thunder. Oh, did not take him out. Fire. There we go. Sometimes, like, if you're trying not to go for a door, that can be the only way to. Oh, God. That can be the only way to take out Heartless, so you don't have to refight everything in a room. But we can't jump up high enough to get onto these. Even if I can't move this block. So, never mind. So, I can jump up here, but there's no way to use it to get any extra height. Let's just break it. Oh, we can't even do that. Can't jump up here. There's no way to get around. You just kind of forced your way to go through. Your exploration right now is very limited. Now, this is annoying because we actually want to stay up here. If we don't, kind of have to redo areas. But if I hit this, or lift this, I can actually throw it at the heart. And miss. Completely miss.
Thunder!
Okay, I think it's Blizzard. And then we'll heal with these big orbs. Use, Blizzard again. Which actually, gives 10 points, I didn't realize. So, I guess, maybe it's because I hit multiple. And it's got the shotgun ability. We're out of MP. You kind of have to try and either rely on Donald and Goofy to do this, or throw these so you can get some MP bubbles. Do a little bit of damage. Do the Heartless. And why can't I lift this? Oh, it's hitting there. If you can't actually lift it, it'll kind of do this annoying little thing where he starts to lift it instead of flying. But speaking of sending a flying, do a combo. Oh, crap! Okay, could have been worse. Because I didn't break this, I can still get up here. Let's can we get over here? Looks like no, but actually, now that we got that down there, I've never actually done this before. I've never thought of doing this. This actually makes it a lot easier than I realized. Just have to be careful of that barrel. Keep it alive. Yep. Make sure it doesn't get broken. Is what I'm trying to say. Take out these Heartless so that we just have some room to think. Some room to platform. The platforming is not always the best in this game. It's pretty cool. It's like very. When you hear that Nomura wanted to make Super Mario 64 and you play this game, you understand that comparison a little bit. Just a little. Obviously, jumping's a little bit better in that game.
See ya! Deep freeze!
You can pick that up with a couple quick blizzards. Now, lift this. Make sure we're not too close to the wall. Then throw it. You can actually use it to get across.
Come on!
I think you can, if you're careful.
See ya!
If you're careful, you can use a combo to get up there with Sora's aerial, but it's kind of difficult.
See ya!
If it wasn't for the barrel that would have hit that Search Ghost there, it's a little frustrating. But you can also use this barrel to get up here. However, we're going to have to take out Search Ghost first if we want to open any chests. So I guess we'll just go down and fight it. Put up 10. Ooh, and drop a bright gem. So, before you saw we had like shards, etc. Shards aren't the only tier of collectible. You can also get gems, stones. Ooh, Osmos. Hey, that's another wing type, I believe. And that's another gun for the gummy ship. Lots of gummy pieces. Now, if I recall, this is door 6, which is where we want to go. Yeah, where we want to go. I go over here. So this. Goofy! Oh my goodness, Goofy! Why would you do that? Why did you attack the barrel? Okay, so as you saw there, because I broke that, I had to come back to chamber 1. And the Heartless have respawned. Which you can just kind of attack or ignore. And we're just gonna ignore at this point. Go back to chamber 2. I've heard rumors that you can like direct your fall there to get up on that platform, but I think it's lies. I think it's fake news. Now, will this? You can do that. That's how I normally get over here. Because I would just take the hard way. You get a little bit of extra lift. Now, what's nice is the Heartless in this area don't respawn. This will bring us to chamber 2, which is not where we want to go. It's not progress. But as a result, since it's not progress, where we want to go. Will bring us to chamber 5. But I believe we're aiming for chamber 6 right now. And, another new enemy! Barrel spiders! They're pretty much the same as pot spiders, they're just in barrels. Pots are apparently only an Arabian thing. Nowhere else has pots, according to Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, let's go to Area 5. We could jump over there. We can try. I'm gonna probably fail. If you're careful, yeah, you can use the E-blade jump tech to get across. You can get across both. I'm not very good at it. Let's try one more time. I can probably make this a little easier if I lift this, get all the way to the edge. I might be able to throw this over there. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and then we're gonna lift, jump. Makes this a little bit easier because we're starting a little bit higher, but not high enough. Heck, let's try one more time. I want to prove you can do it, because I know some people are not going to believe me. So I want to aim for as close to the edge as... Aiming Source Throw is a little finicky, but it's possible. So yeah, now that the barrel's on the edge, on the edge, we get on top of it, and then we don't jump, which, I don't know, if I'm just bad. I personally think sometimes Kingdom Hearts just puts, because there's so much going on in the game, but that's probably just me trying to justify me being... I just wish there was a way to put the keypad out of the way, because and this might be 100% fake news, but it feels to me like Sora jumps different. I had items, but it didn't matter because we were so high up there. But normally Normally, to get that Mega Elixir, you'd have to do a lot more, but because we had that equipped like that, we're able to do it sooner. And we can go in here to Chamber 5. Chamber 5 is a room with Surge Ghosts and only one door.
Come on!
Oops. I myself comboed here. But yeah, there's definitely... Normally you would need high jump or glide to get across there, but if you're very careful with your platforming and abuse how attacks work and move you, you can hit items a little bit sooner. Not like game-breaking sooner items, but it still feels good to pull off. Like a party trick. This time we got a tech point from parrying its scratch attack. Extra hard since they just kind of warp all over the place. You don't know what direction they're ever going to be coming from. What's up? You saw, I didn't take any damage from that. But guarding... Oh, you do still take damage. Never mind. It's just not a lot of damage. It's mostly chip damage. But you can technically guard his wave. It just doesn't do a lot. So this way is Chamber 2, where we just came from. We want to go this way to Chamber 6. Now, I don't believe you can get up there right now. Yeah, you can't get up there right now. Don't have the jump height. There's no way to move those boxes either. Now, Chamber 6, barrel spiders. You can take out as well another heartless, I believe, which is an air shoulder. Shoulder heartless, but in the air. Gotta be careful here, because if you go too far to the right there, you'll fall down. That'll bring us to Chamber 5. See, if I jump down there, I don't have a way to get back up. So gotta be careful. Ether. And we can just go on to the next chamber, but I want to check out what's in that chest. You do not have the chest in Kingdom Hearts memorized. A lot of good items here. Ooh, Lucky Strike on Goofy. We'll check that out in a second. And by a second, I mean now. So, Lucky Strike raises luck so that enemies drop rare items more often, equipped an entire party to boost it. Also, I didn't know this, but Goofy learned Tornado earlier, so that's what we're actually going to equip. You know what? Actually, we're going to remove that, and we're going to give him Lucky Strike now, just so we can start amassing synthesis material as quickly as possible. Also, Donald has enough AP now, so let's give him MP Rage. So, MP Haste boosts MP recovery in battle, allowing more spellcasting. Then MP Rage, recover MP whenever you're hit in battle. Huge! Just make Donald casts a lot more spells, because he gets hit a lot. You see, already, there's just so many abilities Sora could have, just don't have enough AP. Let's double check, make sure we don't have any boosters. Yeah, we do not. Lots of synthesis materials, however. We can find more Dalmatians. Well, might want to check out the parents' place later, but for now, we're going to go back actually to Chamber 5. Because we're in a different part of Chamber 5 now. Part we couldn't access before. I believe it's on the other side of that wall. Once we take out the Heartless, it should just be a moment. There are a lot of shadows here, though. I do see it. These are actually slightly stronger shadows. That's why they are giving us 4 experience points again, instead of the 1 they had started to give us. They're not technically a different Heartless. The game is just like toughened with their stats, and as a result, increase their rewards. Take a picture. There's a lot of enemies in this area. But if you're persistent, you can take them all out. I don't know why that Sarah did not take those greenies out, but it is what it is. So yeah, we got a Mega Fair, we got a gummy piece. It's not super useful, but it's still some items we wouldn't have had otherwise. So with nowhere else left to go, we might as well check out the one way, and the one way cannot get back up here right now. And look, a white Trinity mark. White Trinity marks are the worst. I find they really blend into the environment in ways the other Trinity marks do not. It's just like no area where white is really good contrast. But I think that's intentional. I think it's rare and hard to find. Just spam some blizzards. Just take that out. Do a bunch of damage to everything else in the area. We have to win. We got a lot of money in this area. We had almost 9. We already have almost 1,200 again. What was this area called? Chamber 3 again. A different part of Chamber 3 we could not access before. Or the same, rather. Because of how to jump. This is the part where I always get a little lost and have no clue where to go. However, that said, we're over here. We might as well. That chest I avoided earlier, or I forget to get it at all. Which has more Dalmatians. Now, our main goal is actually, I believe, over there. I think. I might be wrong about that, but we might. Well, not if we do that. Actually, I need just take a quick bio break. I will be right back.
Your presence has been detected and recorded. Thank you.
And we're back! Sorry about the delay there. Alright, I gotta tab back into the game. Keep forgetting to do that. Alright, how do I get anywhere? How do I get anywhere? This is why I hate Monstro. I am so bad at finding my way around. But this is how the game... I purposely didn't like refresh myself by looking at maps or anything. Because I wanted to recreate a first-time playthrough as much as possible, which includes not knowing where I'm going. Anyway, this camera. Try to see how the camera in this game can be kind of bad sometimes. Okay, enough of this. No more fighting. Past that guy. And we'll just keep going. So, in chamber free, with lack of other options, go down here. That's chamber 1. One moment. Chamber 1 to chamber 2. Let's just skip to chamber 6 real quick. Already jump like that. Okay, so chamber 6. Can't actually get through here right now because I can't get up. Can't skip the way I wanted to. Never mind. Please make me jump. Don't want to. So good at video games, Hannah. You're so good at video games. I'm really bad at the platforming in the original Kingdom Hearts, if it's not obvious. But I mean, I'm also not alone in that. Some people, like, the platforming in this game is why they can't replay it. I can't really blame them. It's rough. So, in chamber 4, I believe, that's chamber 5. And then 5, so chamber 6. And if we go one way to chamber 6, we'll hit a wall. So what did I miss? Over here. Oh, we can use this barrel. Get back up here. Ah, right. So, we're seeing some of the mechanic. Gosh. The main gimmick of barrel spiders is they will explode. They're suicide bombers, so to speak. Take these out.
See ya. Come on.
A lot of synthesis items. Goofy's helping. And in case it wasn't clear, Goofy does not need to be the one to get KO Blow or Lucky Lucky 2. Now, this will bring us to Chamber 4, which I believe is where we want to go now. Go down here. Stuck. We cannot get up there right now. There's no way. And if I throw this and... Thanks, Goofy. I was going to waste time and show off you cannot use that barrel to skip a segment.
Why do you still care about that boy?
We never hit Chamber 4.
Deserted you for the Keyblade and his new companions, after all.
I don't care about him. I was just messing with him a little.
Oh, really? Of course you will. Beware the darkness in your heart. The heartless prey upon it.
Mind your own business.
Riku! What's the matter with you? What are you thinking? Don't you realize what you're doing?
I was about to ask you the same thing, Sora. You only seem interested in running around and showing off that Keyblade these days. Do you even want to save Kairi?
I do.
Guess that might be why she calls it the Rikai chapter. Okay, so we got a save point here. So yeah, actually, silly me. You never come to Chamber 4, and like that's the only hint you're really given is you're looking for Chamber 4. But I always forget that, and I just get confused because they're all just kind of named the same, and there's different sections of the whale, and it all looks the same for the geometry. I just get confused. We're gonna save, because here comes the next boss fight. The Bowels, which is like scary. I don't want to get pooped out of this whale. You have to go with the Belch area. Everyone agrees. That's the only way.
You up for this?
No problem. Let's do it.
This part is really cool. Riku actually fights with us. He is in this combat. He will do damage. He will help you take out the Parasite Cage, which is kidnapped Pinocchio. Parasite Cage takes, I believe, a little extra damage from fire, but really good against the mouse. What we can use is gravity. Nope, I was wrong. 1 second. I'm back with ya. Sorry about that. My roommate or something. Let's switch to internet. And he didn't know how to set up his Chromecast. So anyways, as I was saying, I guess I was wrong. I thought gravity did more than it did. It doesn't really do a lot. Kind of like throws out help and occasionally does a little bit of attacking, but it doesn't really, as you see, do much damage. Trying to act again. Come on. Make the attack. So you can walk back, but I'm apparently terrible at video games today, so I'm just gonna give up and fire is our best bet. As far as magic goes, but honestly, I'm gonna hit these combos.
Come on!
Good job. I believe you can do a bit more damage. Hit the head. I'm very curious if at any point this boss fight had Pinocchio have an HP bar. I think in Creative Memories, Pinocchio does have an HP bar. You saw you have to hit the head when the mouth is stuck down there, but eventually let's take out the HP and goodbye your parasite cage. Feeling cheer, just super useful. We'll talk about that in just a second. Game will let me enter the pause menu. Wow, the music appeared. This. So it's 1 AP. We're gonna equip it right away. What it does, it increases sometimes. I mistook cheer for a different ability. I think it's an ability. Parts 2, actually. The brain just kind of jumped. So, yeah. Don't know where Pinocchio is, but we do out here. So, gotta go out the butts area. Everyone agrees it's the only way. And the main area changed. And I don't understand, but somehow the bowels connect to the mouth.
Please, give me back my son.
Sorry, old man. I have some unfinished business with this puppet.
He's no puppet. Pinocchio is my little boy.
He is unusual. Not many puppets have hearts. I'm not sure, but maybe he can help someone who's lost theirs.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Kairi?
What do you care about her?
I understand now. I forgot how. Just like, I gotta help Kairi. I'm not even gonna talk about Sora, I hate you. Riku is in this area. But yeah, Riku doesn't care about Kairi at all. Not at all. 0%. I'm not gonna get into shipping discourse at this stream. But I just got into shipping discourse in this stream. We're gonna save now. Because there's something very important we're about to open in chest. We learned a shared ability high jump. Why equip these shared abilities by selecting shared in the abilities menu? I can never think of a reason why I would want to unequip high jump once we equip it. So actually, here's why, so I can show off the difference. So here's a jump. It's a nice little sense of scale. You get Sora's head pretty much to the top of that square. Now, equip high jump. He jumps so much higher! Not like a lot, but it massively changes how you can explore. He does a little somersault and jump. He also gets the speed he jumps and something. I always wish you could jump. You can jump up there, but not the way I'm going. You have to do a bit more roundabout. Basically, you have to come back here with a different ability. But with high jump, we can hit other areas. So let's fall into the water and jump around here. Take this chest, which gives us another scan for ship. Not super useful. Oops, missed that jump. You see, you can actually climb up onto that because it's risen up, but you can do a trinity here. This is like super useful, but it does give us some items, so that's nice. I like to think the items hidden there are the items Pinocchio was just tossing out of that chest at the beginning of the level. And you never get all the money at the Trinity spot because a lot of it falls in the water and you have no way to dive down. So you're gonna jump up here to finally check out what was in that chest Pinocchio was rooting around in. Would you get Water Gleam, which is actually one of the summon gems we heard about before. The first one we've gotten in a while, so now we have another reason to go back to the good fairy, or is that her name? Fairy Godmother, Traverse Town. Even with the high jump, we can just barely make it. Over here, we're gonna hit our head on that wood there, no matter what we try. One more area, though, the high jump can get us. Because the high jump also increases our horizontal leaping abilities as we go higher in the air. If I can get over there, there is a chest, but I can't remember. So with the high jump, you can still do the Keyblade trick, as I just showed off. Just keep that little bit of extra distance. Get more puppies as a result. That jumps harder from up there because you hit your head on the ceiling. I mean, regrettably, when you hit the head on the ceiling, it completely messes up all of your forward momentum. But this actually brings us to the throat, which is progress. Which will, since we're here, and I don't want to forget the Trinity Mark, we're taking out as many hearts as we can to have that taken care of. We're actually going to go back through the level and get a couple things we couldn't get because we didn't have high jump before. We will if I can learn how to do a melee combo. Actually, a lot of Heartless in this spawn through here. I'm trying to avoid having to fight them later. Now, this can give us more items, a lot more money. We're probably going to leave here with like around 2,000 money. Not more. Maybe a little less. Never mind. Anyway, yeah, that's all we needed from that. But before we actually progress further, we're going to go back through and just kind of quickly get the remaining items we couldn't get earlier. Go to Chamber 2 right away. We should. I can show this. Put it on the other one. Quickly there. Just leap up there. Get across here, no problem. Got the barrels. Across here, no problem. We've got the barrels. Get right to Chamber 5. We're in Chamber 5. Get up here, also no problem. We don't have to run through Chamber 6. Then, do this right. Let's just take out the Heartless not distracted by that. Okay. Oh, there's one more Search Ghost. Alright. Come on, Search Ghost. Where are you going? Yeah, while we're doing this, I guess I've forgotten parts of the story of this world. But this is like where you really start to see Riku's motivation. It's like a lot of 80% of it is Kairi. Clearly something's happened to her. We've kind of gotten shades of what that something is across various cutscenes. But Sora is clearly has some connection to her still since he's seen her everywhere. Is that
See ya.
Is that her, just his memory of her, or is it something more intense? Only time will tell. Well, I already know, but only time will tell for you. Oh, why did that spawn there? Fun. Nice. There we go. You saw there, being able to jump higher lets you deal with issues in combat a lot easier too. Now, yeah, you just jump at that, or if you barely grab it, it's a mithril, and they're a great synthesis item. You also get over here, and we'll have to take care of this guy.
See ya. Deep freeze.
What's nice is if you don't use the spell, I think believe most of the time if you don't move. There's one more large body we gotta take care of. There we go. Okay. 1703. Now we can actually do anything about this chest. Notice. You actually have to take care of the barrel under it to open it, and we get more puppies. So this way to chamber 3, or to chamber 6. I believe chamber 6 door brings us to a place will fall. No, chamber 3 also does that. So, but better way to get up here. Chamber 3 is here. But there's still no way to get all the way over there. No way we can make that jump. And however, since we have high jump, and abuse the little extra height you get from the keep back there. And, did I just... I did. Walks the wrong way. Oh. Hello. Did that actually connect you to the other side of chamber 3? My bad. My mistake. So you can jump to the opposite sides of chamber 3 with that. And when you're down here, you can jump up there. That's chamber 2. And again, we're seeing it lost because there's just like so many doors. So let's get back to chamber 5 and where we were going. Check out chamber 6 real quick. Chamber 6, there's pretty much nothing new. And however, I don't believe we can do this before to get up here. But to get these chests, we're gonna have to do some fighting. Let's take care of these hardwood. A lot of these barrel spiders are just gonna explode into you. But it's not too much because they do a lot of damage. It's only a concern of a bunch of them doing it once. Once you're staying aggressive, that's not going to be a concern. Ow. Holy crap, are you okay? Some of the elemental blaster heartless can move real fast. It's kind of funny watching them go. Especially at higher frame rate. Alright, let's get up here. We got a second torn page. Now, I believe the intent is to come back here with another traversal ability we'll get later, but as usual, gives a little bit more distance out of the key phase swing. I'm not sure whether that was like intentional and they were like, well, yeah. I think the movement was intentional, but I don't know if like I'm sure they realize. But sometimes I wonder if level geometry was adjusted so you could just barely...
Deep freeze!
Areas that initially, potentially, were only accessible. I mean, it's not the effect of gravity. When gravity is working good, I'm literally washed down like that. Donald just pulled it off for us. It's Mithril and Eye Potion. This will bring us back to Chamber 1, and I believe that's everything in Monstro. Not, we'll be back later. Regrettably again, of course, where is it? Or rather, regrettably, there is no record of chests. Record of the puppies you found, of Trinity marks, but no record of chests. That is rectified in. Oh, thanks for the follow, Os Georges. I guess you followed while I was away from the computer, or about 5 minutes ago. I didn't hear that go off. In case it didn't, I'll repeat the alert now. Oh wow, alerts are kind of quiet. I'm gonna see if I can adjust that real quick. But I'd like to actually be able to hear it in my ear, if at all possible. Alright, I can't adjust that right now, but that's a good note for me to notice for later, that I barely hear alerts unless I'm listening for them. So thank you for that, and thanks for the follow, Haas. Alright, now where was I going with this? Right, so now we are ready to progress to the level. It's just pretty simple. We know where to go. We've explored everywhere, even some wares that weren't intended to be explored. So let's move on. He's gonna jump up here. It's kind of a little dizzying, and when you get to the top, as soon as you jump, you're sucked up to the stomach. I don't know where we were before. Oh, this place is so gross.
Hey, let Pinocchio go, Riku.
A puppet that's lost its heart to the heartless. Maybe it holds the key to helping Kairi. How about it, Sora? Let's join forces to save her. We can do it together. What? You'd rather fight me? Over a puppet that has no heart?
Heart or no heart, at least he still has a conscience.
Conscience?
You might not hear it, but right now it's loud and clear. And it's telling me you're on the wrong side.
Then you leave me no choice.
Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
Jiminy, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I guess I'm okay.
Every time that gets me. I don't know what happened there exactly. He gets his heart back for some reason when Jiminy shows up.
Huh?
And the Parasite Cage shows up. Riku uses the portal of darkness to leave. We'll have to deal with him later. Right now, we gotta protect Pinocchio from being eaten by this heart, who has gotten a lot stronger. Also, this arena sucks. You saw right there, it has okay, so I just did the tech for guarding against.
Oh, yeah. Come on! Come on!
I actually want to attack the core here. Attacking the core is a lot more damage. Yes, one more time. One more time.
Come on!
No, yeah, you can guard his attacks. I just showed off. But if you're not careful, you're gonna have a bad time.
Deep freeze! Thunder!
something the next time it's...
Come on!
Now, actually, let's
Win!
I did that when I did it. Now, if you recall, this...
See ya!
Yeah, doesn't really... The boss is pretty much immune to gravity. A lot of bosses are, but gravity is a great, spell for fighting a bunch of enemies, or just like taking a big heartless out of a fight for a second. And that's what happens when you get knocked out. When you're gonna knock out for the first time, it's kind of real hard to avoid that. But if you play without thinking much, this is what happens. Game over screen. Literally lose your heart. Sora's float in there. Load game. Or if you choose to continue, starts you back in the room you were last in. In this case, if you were in a boss fight, it actually starts with the room further back. We're just gonna ignore... Oh, thank you, Donald, for the puppet. Ignore the Heartless in there, and this time we're gonna go in with Arrow already activated. Since this is Final Mix, let's see. Let's do this again and fight more seriously. Oh, right, it resets.
Defense!
I forgot it resets your arrow at the start of the fight.
This should help.
Get that kill in and fight a bit more seriously. So he has and you just saw that poison spin attack. Doesn't do it often, but it's pretty bad. It attacks pretty hard. In area around, you can kind of jump around a bit. Arrow does not last long. Completely impervious to damage from the back, as we're seeing right there. You can, however, use this to fire in, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. Careful! Heal!
Heal!
There you go.
Come on!
Want to make sure you're switching your target so you can get as much damage out of a sword to aim at the wrong part. That can be very annoying.
Wind!
Something is nice, if you do go behind him, he also can attack you. If you just need a second to recuperate, it can actually work out in your favor to go behind him. And parry. But can get the most damage off his core, which...
Heal! Wind!
Arrow does cost a lot of MP. You gotta be careful about when you use it. Don't be careful. You can end up in a situation where you can't heal, and that's just no good. As you see, it's a much easier loop than I made it look earlier because I was trying to be fancy. And I just started in the air there, and since it was its swing attack, it actually gave us some tech points. And Goofy's shield, I think, just targeted his attack there and made us take 0 damage.
Heal!
And as you're seeing, that actually gives you the poison effect. Status elements are not, so the poison breath actually does poison you. Status elements in Kingdom Hearts are very rare. Almost no enemy does them, but this is one of the rare exceptions where it does. We just learned a bunch of abilities, so we're gonna need more AP to equip, got stats up, but otherwise, we need another boss, so let's get a reward. Another cutscene. Someone's heart is set free. We gotta avoid not getting crushed by the Heartless.
Riku, where are you?
And whatever it was infecting. Ooh, gain the power of time. Learned magic spell spot. Ever was affecting the affecting Monstro. Oh, Mikai time. I've read this cutscene
So,
place now.
Kyrie's like a lifeless puppet now?
Precisely.
And her heart was...
Taken by the heartless, no doubt.
Tell me, what can I do?
There are 7 maidens of the purest heart. We call them the princesses of heart. Gather them together, and a door will open to the heart of all worlds. Within lies untold wisdom. There you will surely find a way to recover Kyrie's heart. Now, I'll grant you a marvelous gift. The power to control the heartless.
Soon, Kyrie. Soon.
And because we won, Monstro seizes us out. Tickled his throat so much with that battle. I'll sure hope Pinocchio and Geppetto are okay. Yeah, hopefully they landed safely somewhere. Me too. Actually, it's been so far. We end up back at Agrabah. But I think my magic is good as Donald's now. No way, not in a million years. Why'd you go see Merlin? Work on your magic. There's a tournament being held at the Coliseum. I hear there's a great reward for the winner. That's what we're gonna do now. But yeah, you saw Monstro was in the middle of that path. He spent so far, we ended up all the way back at Agrabah. So we'll do the Coliseum first. Because I wanted to check this now. But yeah, Pegasus Cup, up here, and we examine it, we can actually see who we're in the fight. And look at number 1, Leon and Yuffie, they're in this tournament. A Giant Impact, which is some Fat Bandits with large bodies, Pots and Barrels, Pot Spiders and Barrel Spiders, Toadstool, Black Fungus, the Big Combo, Fat Bandit and Search Ghost, Pots and Bolts, Pot Spiders, Yellow Opera and Green Requiem, Sluggers, Fat Bandit, Large Body, Pot Spider, Barrel Spider, Marauders, Bandit, the Barrel Spider Shadow, Ghost Bandit, Search Ghost, Bandit, and Air. Know what to expect. As a child, I never noticed you could read that. So I was blown away the first time I realized. Let's go over our abilities again real quick. So, Yuffie has an evolution, which is what I thought Sheer was. Give up MP to give 30 HP to the entire party. It's super useful. Yuffie doesn't really use it much, so that can come in very clutch if you're lucky. Donna could get Treasure Management, but we don't have the AP for it. Similarly, Sora could get Hurricane Blast, but we don't have the AP for it. It'll be a while till we can really get the things Still don't have any AP. Sora hasn't used his items. That's intentional on my part. I try to save items until they're really clutch needed. But anyway, we're gonna try out this tournament, see if we can do it. I'm pretty sure we're high enough level. Parasite Cage gave us a bit more trouble than I was expecting. And what's kind of cool is each tournament happens at a different time of day. Makes the world feel a bit more varied than it actually is. Giant Magnet was probably a last minute bit of polish. We were just trying to fit in as much into this world as possible. Okay, yeah, we're doing fine.
Come on!
I'm not sure if I'll be able to do Sora alone. Definitely can't do a time trial. Or either of these yet. I'm gonna wait for time trials until near the end of the game, I think. But I did want to show off the first one. You see, taking these guys out, not too tough. So you just saw actually this dude through his scimitar. You can actually use block to prevent that attack if you see it coming. But of course, you can also dodge roll away. Pretty much everything till the end isn't gonna be so bad. So, oops. And ice does a lot of damage. It goes out really quickly. You just 3-on-1 against that. You just attack from behind. Even when he jumps back like that. You saw it's actually some shift damage from the arrow. It's pretty clutch. You can take out fat bodies or fat bandits. Large bodies or fat bandits a lot easier than that.
Thunder!
It's not so bad to use thunder at the start of the fight. There's a lot of enemies, even if there are, offers, because it doesn't matter if you heal an enemy at full HP. You're attacking everyone. The fact that some of them just don't take damage, no different than if they weren't hit. So it's not the worst use of your MP, as it might be otherwise. I don't like Surge Ghosts, but I love their design. How is it great? Oh, I heal. Got hit. It's actually a good time to use Sonic too. You just get a lot of damage and just spread it out across the battlefield pretty easy.
Come on!
If you have an enemy with a lot of HP, it's a great time to use Sonic. Oops. Sometimes when you have high jump, it can actually be a little harder to jump around as a result. It's going higher than you expect. You can adjust the angles a little more than you'd like. But I still don't think that's enough to justify ever turning it off. The utility is much better than having to navigate the menu. You just have to wait for the Surge Ghost to reappear. And we're good to go. Luffy, you were knocked out. You didn't do shit. Black Fungus, I hate these. Okay, now immediately there's gonna spell poison, which will cause poison on Sora. They turn to stone, and when they're stone, they're completely impervious to damage. They can still attack, but we can't attack them, so we just gotta stay away until the stone effect wears off. Be careful. That they do give, as you saw, a lot of experience points. That's probably in due part to how long it's gonna force you to take the fight down. These are why I'm not trying the time attack for this one, because unless you take them out really quickly, if I remember correctly, I think gravity is a good spell on me.
Force!
Yeah, it stuns them, does a little damage. Gravity isn't as great as I'd like it to be, though. But now we've got pots and spiders. Let's take these out. This could be a bad time. As you just saw, almost all of them exploded at once. Thankfully, we were away from most of that day. And I think Goofy took a lot out. They also are like kind of easy because when the barrels explode, they stun all of the pots. I don't think that. This is the hardest fight. Well, the second hardest fight. Obviously, it's the second scene. But this could be a red killer. This time we're gonna use our first item. I will not just take these out with magic as quickly as possible. That's a great time to spam Blizzard as we just saw. Oops, I keep seeing it so square for some reason. That's okay, we kind of needed that heal.
See ya.
We just totally took them out. We don't have any MP left. It was completely worth it. And now we have got Leon and Yuffie. Both of them are a lot of damage. We're actually going to ignore Leon and we're going to take care of Yuffie first. We can actually... Oh, thank you! Throw here! Okay, so there's one thing you can do. You can make her throw it at Leon. That's that big attack. But Hurricane always goes slower than I think it's going to. There we go. You can knock it back at her. And if you're close enough when you do that, it will actually hit her. And cause her to be stunned for a moment. Which then you can get at least 2 combos in. Thankfully, what's nice is her Shuriken will also stop Leon taking him out of the fight while you take care of her. Now this is what I'm waiting for. Sonic! We're just gonna do a lot of damage to her really quickly. Sometimes when you attack with your Keyblade, you'll be able to also parry back her Shuriken, kind of like Waka. Gives you 300 SP. Now, Leon, he's got this ranged attack of fire. He's got 2 HP bars instead of the 1. Let's bring that down a bit. Shuriken did a lot of damage. You gotta be careful. If that fire hits you, it's gonna hurt also. But for the most part, just kind of chasing him around the battlefield. His swings hit hard, so you want to dodge them, dodge rolls, running away, or parrying them. Try to bait him into certain abilities by your position on the field. Goofy can distract him. But when you get him down enough, about now I believe,
now you got it.
he increases the length of his weapon. He's gonna use Sonic again and take out a bunch of his HP. You stun him, so his range increases pretty much half the battlefield now, and his damage increases. You see, like, every single one of his attacks just have much bigger range. Oh, I just abused iframes massively there. I don't have nothing.
It's over.
Use an Ether. Give myself barrel. And then You just take him out with sword. Because when you have arrow clip, you actually take the chip damage from arrow 2.
No way.
And then you can take him out, get 400 XP, and level up again. That's a good level to get to, because it gives us more AP. Desperately need that. And then by winning, together,
We're the champs!
eh? I believe an upgrade to... Oh no, we get Strike Raid. Even better. That was great! Looks like Phil's trained another great hero. Next, the most important part of a hero? Well, what you really need is a strong heart. What makes a strong heart? You ask us, you're not a hero yet. Stop talking in riddles! It's not a riddle! Alright, so Sora's gonna get 2 ink. The Strike Raid costs free. Strike Raid is a single attack where, throw Keyblade at a distance, and if you time it right with triangle, you can kind of get a combo going. But for the time being, we're actually going to get Hurricane Blast, because that's going to increase the damage of our air combat. Then we're going to refill Sora with Hinge, Shock, Fair, Take Out, another Ether in there. Save, and we'll try one time real quick to do the solo cup. So we go to the Pegasus Cup, and then we're alone, just Sora. And just like the last cup, speed is remembered. This is going to be a bit tougher because these Heartless take a lot more damage, so they're going to be on the field longer, which means there's more chances to hit. But as you just saw, there was the Hurricane Blast ability. It does kind of a rotating attack. You do a lot of damage if you're attacking a bigger enemy. A little harder to get on Surge Ghosts, is a little hard to hit Surge Ghosts. Surge Ghosts are easier to hit from the ground.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
God, the Greek soldiers on the wall there always give me a chuckle. They just look so silly. Again, we have another situation where Carol's fighters are actually more of a help than a hindrance. We took a little damage, but all of the other Heartless kind of got stunned.
Nothing to it.
Which made taking them out one by one just a lot easier. I believe if I jump at the right time, I can kind of have that happen again here. Oops. You can already see the benefit of Hurricane in action. Let's get up over there.
Deep freeze.
It wasn't too bad. I was a little worried for a second, but yeah, we took this as no problem.
Oh yeah.
Chance to get our MP back up. So I'm gonna do this time. Just by comboing everything. And you see, as you gain more and more abilities, combat becomes more and more fluid, which is actually really narrative cool. It shows Sora going from just a kid swinging around this metal stick to a more refined fighter, someone who knows what they're doing on the battlefield.
Deep freeze. Heal. Come on.
As you saw there, you can get comboed very easily by Fat Bandits. You've got to be careful.
Deep freeze.
And using Blizzard there, just kind of act more than anything as a crowd control.
Come on.
And because they have a lot of HP, you can use them to refill our MP by just doing a lot of combat. Eventually, we'll get an MP rage, and that pretty much makes you unkillable. Is my hope. Because you just are constantly refilling your MP by taking damage, which then lets you heal again.
Come on.
Keep comboing this guy, and eventually he'll be taken out.
Nothing to it.
Okay, it's gonna take even longer, because Sora's alone now. I'm gonna try my hardest to just avoid getting poisoned, but don't have to spend time healing. I'm gonna get poisoned.
Here.
If you use a potion and you saw, potions do take time. Gotta be careful. Wait, and hopefully it won't be a problem.
This should help.
Okay, yeah, take one of these out. If one's out, they're a little easier to take on once you've taken out one of them. Because they're just filling less of the area. Your jump is what you want to be avoiding, as you just saw there. That's the sign you're about to attack. They don't do the jump when they're stoned, though. I believe if they're reaching like that, you can stun them, but of course they have to be their vulnerable form. Air combos take them out a little quicker, in my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna start this fight immediately with a guard. So I'm gonna block the technical points by doing that.
Heal.
Because they just kept exploding and we kept not taking damage from it.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
What's nice is, even if you... One moment.
Deep freeze.
Even if you don't actually attack the barrel spiders, you still get a little bit of experience points from killing them when they kill themselves. But also, it's only a little experience points.
Heal.
Nothing to write home about.
Deep freeze. This should help.
What's nice is,
Deep freeze. Deep freeze.
Ether doesn't seem to get interrupted. The same way a potion or something does.
Deep freeze. See ya.
It still does get interrupted, and
Deep
you have to wait for the effect.
See. Deep freeze.
There we go. We're going to this next fight with no MP, but that's alright.
Power of the Keyblade.
We just gotta be a little bit more conservative in our play. Should be fine. I am, however, as a result, gonna...
It's over.
Here.
So, take an ether.
It's over.
Like an arrow. I believe, one of them is... What you have to be careful about the barrel is the fact that it can mess up your guard. So you see, it's interrupting if you throw, which is kind of nice, but it also makes it so you can't guard against it properly.
It's over.
Come and get it.
What? Camera! Camera! What the?
Come and
I don't know what happened with the camera there.
heal.
But I'm glad it didn't kill me. I report that bug. I've never seen the camera do that. Like, the camera in this game is bad, but it's not that fast throw. Gotta be extra careful about.
Ready?
It's over.
This should help. Talk this out.
A lot of times when you're in the corner there,
Heal.
Leon's attacks won't hit you. And as you see, her big attack has a lot of extra layers to it.
Just give up, it'll be easy. Is that supposed to hurt? Come on.
It's over.
Heal.
As long as you keep healing yourself,
Come and get it.
not too bad. She will do occasionally melee combos with the shuriken. I didn't talk about that the last way because you didn't really do them.
Let's talk this out.
With Donald and Goofy there, you have to not
This is great.
change target. There we go. That too.
He's up.
I always for some reason think it's oh, she can heal. I never realized she could heal. I don't think I've ever noticed that ability.
This heal.
We lost. I'm not gonna do that again because if I do it again, I'll have to go for the entire thing, and it'll just be easier once we're a little bit. I don't want to use too. So we're gonna refill Sora real quick. Take an ether, take out, get a high potion, take out, we'll regular ether, take out, and get mega potion. I like to have like a variety of items. Okay, we're almost at free. Alright, we could go back to Traverse Camp. I'm not gonna bother. Instead, hit warp to Monstro. Not gonna do that though. We're gonna warp. If you do, can't really use start. Well, you can use start point. Actually, let me confirm or deny this. I did the Happy Garage by mistake. I'm just gonna quickly edit this. Oh, we did get a couple cool new. Like this. Player G. I thought it was a gun. That was my mistake. Actually. Engine. Speed up the gummy ship. We'll just put that right there. Not there. But there. Oh, no, it's pairing with oh, we're up. Level up. So bad at using the menu. Or this, and put it on the back of this guy. There we go. Doesn't matter where you put it, increase your speed. And armor blocks, don't really care for those. Add a couple, I guess. Look like this. On the other side. You make a lot of interesting designs if you take the time to do it. Even cylinders you can get. Put a couple of these on. Say we did. The reason using this gummy editor is so hard is just because it uses every part of the controller and it has to. I can't think of a way to do what it's like any other way. If I'm being lots of parts. We could increase our mobility anymore, but we don't have to. Alright, so gain multiple items out of reach. This is a super useful. Let's put it right there. We'll double check our cannons. I believe we have. Oh, nope, we have a gun we can equip. So equip that gun. And there's the perfect spot for it. Yeah, that was the last gun. There we go. Got everything we can. Well, we could put more, but I'm not going to. I'm satisfied with this. It's only a slight upgrade though. We can just consider this. Actually no, we increase abilities by a lot. I think it's enough to call it. What? Oops. Did you say it wasn't flyable? Or did I read that wrong? We're about to find out. Hopefully what that meant was the current blueprint is available. Yes, okay, that's what that meant. Current blueprint is available. So yeah, we're up to speed 2, armor free. Which, if you notice, we already were at speed 2, but I believe it's still, it's like, I believe that we will see. Alright, so we got a new gummy ship. Let's use the warp drive. The warp here. Monstro will show up. And he will eat us again. But now we want to leave. We can't use the T. I always think you can, but we can't. And however, I'm doing that. Go over here. First, show we can't do that. We can't reach up there. I thought we could for a second for some reason. I think you can kind of cheese it. You're very patient, but it's really not worth it. Come back for that chest later. And head to the gummy ship menu from here. If you do, you'll actually start right at Monstro. And it will let you go from Monstro to the final area. Not the final area, but like the original destination before Monstro interrupted us. You're noticing we're getting items a little easier. You're drawing them in from a further distance, and this is all thanks to the Osmos. And it's time for some finny fun. Disembark. Okay, guys, prepare for landing. And where? In the sea, we'll drown. Not with my magic, we won't. Just leave it to me. Sora thinks he's same level as Donald. Sora don't know shit about transformation magic. Ridiculous. The turtle Goofy.
Come on, Sebastian.
Ariel, wait! Slow down! Don't leave me behind!
Oh, relax, Sebastian. They don't look like one of them. Right, Flounder?
I don't know. There's something weird about them.
Yeah, there is, Flounder.
What do you mean?
Flounder, you're completely right.
They do seem a little different. Where are you from?
We're from kind of far away. And we're not really used to these waters.
Oh, I see. In that case, Sebastian can show you how we swim around here.
Ariel! King Triton will not like this!
Oh, don't worry.
Easy for you to say. Okay, it's time to learn how to swim properly. Use ba 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 to swim around. Press circle to rise and square to dive. Release them to stop rising or diving. Practice swimming with Flounder. Try to tag him. Alright, begin. Okay, so this is a controversial area. Swimming controls are pretty simple. You adjust height with square and circle. As a result, you are unable to control. You are unable to block. Because no matter what, it will always raise you anytime you hit those. And if I have my Keyblade out, Sora's too busy concentrating on swimming. Which is like fair. Otherwise, you're just kind of moving on a 2D plane on the level you are, and then you rise and fall as needed. As a kid, I didn't get these swimming controls at all. But also, a big reason, I'm not 100% sure, but in Japan, circle is your confirmation for attacks, and X is your X is yes, circle is jump and confirmation, and then X is what circle would normally be. So cancel, etc. And I believe, as a result, that also adjusts the swimming. Got it. Actually, if we can test that right now, because it actually lets you decide. It's really cool. So, button confirm. So I can set circles to confirm. Let's see. If. Yeah. It does change. So, one thing to note is definitely inverted. It's an inverted idea. Because X lets you go up, and square lets you go down, which is the inverse of the height of the buttons. And I feel like even in North America, that kind of confuses some people. And they want it to be the inverse of that. Now, if we go back, I have press X to confirm. If we go back, I will forget every time. Change that to X. No, that's my preference. Okay, let's talk to Sebastian. Oh, keep at it. Oh, it always takes longer than I want it to. Where did you go? There you are, Flounder. I feel like I needed as many as they make you do in, there we go. Cutscene starts when it ends.
Good job. Now let's move on to self-defense.
Sebastian!
Eh?
I like this thing that we would have learned to have the guard if it wasn't for these Heartless showing up. It's a dumb theory, but it is one I have. The way it's cool is it still uses magic, even fire. Because it's magical, it lasts, survives, does its thing. Items, however, do fall down. You gotta be careful about that. But those are easy to take out, and you can move on. Area. It's honestly one of the longer levels in. What's up? Wow, nice job. Thanks. And then we're gonna talk. Hey, it might open it. So we pack this. This is actually showing us how chests work here. They're clams. There's creatures' faces here. Oh no, those monsters might be heading for the palace too. Better head back right away. What if we run into more on our way back? Sorry, but we need your help. Please come to the palace with us. The trident's mark on the wall points to the way there. We won't get lost as long as we follow it. Okay, let's get going. And Ariel joins us. So goodbye, Goofy. Hello, Ariel. Regrettably, since Goofy isn't in our party, we won't get the benefit of Lucky Strike. But let's look at Ariel's abilities. Ariel's, she's got started target with a spinning attack, use potions packed with thunder power, potions packed with sure effect, potions packed with arrow effect, MP haste, MP rage, lucky strike, second wind, which revives from KO status quickly with a sword, can have MP rage or treasure magnet if we want. He already has MP rage and that's one. But she also comes with lucky strike. So actually, since she has a cure, let's switch this around. I changed my mind and so go to the party menu. Since he can heal, we'll let Goofy hang around this time. Let's save. And I think that's where we're gonna call it for today. We got a couple tournaments done. We got through Monstro, which I hate, but it's got sweet Rikai action. We get to see a lot about how Riku is definitely in over his head and just trying to help his friends and feels very betrayed. Kinda sucks for him. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that follow button. Keep on gaming and let your heart be your guiding key. Thanks for watching.